Hey there, what's going on, you guys? My name is Crazy Pie, and in this video, we're going to be talking about the new Glitch in the Frontier DLC that was recently released to Titanfall 2. And I don't know about you, but I've actually noticed a ton of DLC coverings on this channel so far, and that's because really this game has just been blessing us so greatly with all this beautiful DLC that we've been getting. Honestly, we've been getting a ton of DLC for Titanfall 2 over the past couple of months, and it's just really awesome that they're keeping the game updated, and they can continue to play the game with a steady rate of DLC drops and just awesome new content to keep us entertained. And it's just awesome to see it's all free, that Respawn really doesn't care about a dime they make off of this. Really, all they care about is that we are having fun, and that's just really what's awesome about video game developers, you know? Like, that's what we should be looking forward to, and we should honestly be giving Respawn some props for that, because it's really cool what they're doing with their free DLCs, and I just love it so much. And this DLC is probably going to be one of my favorites aside from Live Fire that has ever got to be in this game, and it's the Glitch in the Frontier. So if you guys don't know, we actually do have 2 new maps, which is pretty cool. We haven't actually seen 2 new maps in the game in a DLC other than Live Fire, but we have one Live Fire map, which is really cool in my opinion. It's actually called Deck. This is all just Glitch in the Frontier gameplay, by the way. It's really cool. This gameplay at the back is me. I'm not really playing the objective too much. I'm just trying to play as much as I can with the wall running, because this map is really good for wall running. I'm going to get into that later in the video. But we have Deck, as well as we have Glitch, which is the new Glitch map in the Glitch in the Frontier DLC. That's the map this DLC is tailored towards. It also got the most spotlight in the trailer. It's a really good map, I must say. If you don't know what Glitch is, it's pretty much a pilot simulation course on the planet of Harmony. If you've ever played the Pilot's Gauntlet Challenge, it is pretty much like that, but in one multiplayer map, and it is so cool. So basically, we have those 2 things. We also have the introduction of 100 new generations, so you can now generate up to level 100 generation, and I find that pretty cool, as I like to see myself progress through a video game. It's going to keep me addicted and keep me into the grind of Titanfall, because there are some pretty cool banners that you do get at generation 50 and 100, so I definitely would like to see myself picking them up, as they are really cool, and that'd be really cool to pick them up. Another thing that we have in the game that I am super happy about is the new faction. It's pretty much the MRVN, or as we like to call Marvin faction. Basically the smiley robots that you see in the campaign, the one that you take the arc gun from, etc. Those guys are a blast, and he's kind of like Barker. Barker, basically, he has like a little story. Barker kind of basically told him to welcome coming pilots, I guess, something around that. Read it for yourself, but it is definitely a cool story of how Marvin is here, this Marvin robot, and I'm kind of happy that he's here. It's pretty cool. The new Deck map has some Marvin robots running around. Basically, if you read the description for the new Glitch map as well, it does say that it is kind of like a Marvin facility, them testing out pilots to see how they work in combat, kind of. It's pretty cool, the stories that they have in the game now. You also can choose between Prime and non-Prime Titan executions, and what's actually cool about that is you can actually see the new executions for the new Titans that come out. So the new Prime Ronin execution will be called Thunder and Lightning, which is pretty cool in my opinion, and Tones is going to be called Target Acquired. Now, when will we see these? I have no personal clue. I don't really know when we will see these executions come in, or these new primes, but hopefully sometime soon, as they are promised to come out very soon within the next few months. Within this DLC, we also have one extremely big change to the game that, as you can see in the background gameplay here, it's very intense what they have done. And if you don't know what it is, it's pretty much, if you look in the center of my gun, you'll actually see that the dot is still there. Now, that means pretty much every single assault rifle and SMG in this game, what they've done now is basically whenever you're hip firing, the dot in the center will always stay there, which will allow you to be dead accurate. And as you can see here, the R97 absolutely shreds. It is extremely overpowered, and this was so much fun to record because of how overpowered this weapon is. So definitely I would recommend go ahead and trying out some of the other weapons, because honestly, they're pretty overpowered now that they have this whole hipfire thing. So instead of having to put a piece of tape on your screen like we used to, I guess, I mean, I might be the only one there, but now we can just hipfire with free. So it's very overpowered, and honestly, I really do like the change. It might be a little bit overpowered for some people on PC, but really, I don't see if it's that big of a change. But really, for me, I find it a lot of fun, and I really do like using the R97 now a lot more because of this change. We've also gotten a new execution. It's a pulse blade execution. It's get to the point. Pretty much, you just jump on the enemy's shoulders and then knife the guy in the face. Pretty cool. I guess it's pretty decent, and you know, what can I say? It's pretty cool. Also, one big side note is now you can play Live Fire on the Alder maps. Now, I really, yeah, it's insane. Okay, so you can play Live Fire on the new Glitch map, which is pretty cool. Now, from what I do know, the flag can actually be used to your advantage when you're playing live fire on these maps, because since this map is decently big, it's not that big, but since most of the maps are pretty big, you can actually use the flag to your advantage and grab it to your spawn, which is what people do on glitch, and it's kind of annoying, but hey, it doesn't really matter. I mean, still, you're gonna win the game, but whatever. It can be very annoying and overpowered, though, in my opinion, if you have the flag and the enemy doesn't. As well as the arc grenades now have gotten a big nerf, which is pretty cool. You can now only hold one arc grenade, but you regen it faster, so technically they fixed the arc grenade in my opinion, but most people say it got nerfed. I feel like it needed this nerf, but that's just me. But yeah, guys, feel free to tell me down below what you guys feel about this DLC. I personally think it's really good. I like it. I like the 100 levels. It's really nice now. It's going to be worth the grind. This is just the main stuff that we talked about. We're really not going to go over all of it in depth, as it's a review, not an overview. Technically the same thing though, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you're new, subscribe if you're new as well, and yeah, peace guys.